BRAINY presents 9 situations where it's better to walk away. Society often praises resilience and views walking away as a weakness or failure, adding pressure and making it difficult to leave even harmful situations. But there are times in life when doing so is not just a good idea, but absolutely necessary. Whether it's a relationship that's going nowhere fast or a job that's more draining than it's worth, knowing when to cut your losses and move on can make all the difference. This decision isn't simply about escaping negativity. It's an act of self-preservation and growth. It calls for strength, self-awareness, and a readiness to face and act on difficult truths to improve one's life. In this video, we discuss 9 specific circumstances in which walking away is the healthiest and sometimes the only option. By the end, you'll have a clearer sense of when it's time to leave things behind and embrace better opportunities that are waiting just around the corner. Number 1. When you're no longer being respected. Respect is essential in any interaction or relationship. When it dwindles, you might notice others ignoring your boundaries, making disparaging comments, or not acknowledging your contributions. These actions can really knock your confidence and make it harder for you to assert yourself. Eventually, you start to feel invisible or underappreciated. Quite discouraging, to say the least. The truth is, no job, friendship, or relationship is worth your dignity, and walking away sends a clear message that you recognize your worth, even if others don't. Never hesitate to remove yourself from situations where you're not being treated with the respect you deserve. Number 2. When you're being taken for granted. Ever feel like you're giving 100% and getting back, well, almost nothing? It's frustrating when it seems like your hard work and dedication go unnoticed. Maybe it's at your job where overtime feels like a given, or in a relationship where your gestures of love are overlooked. When you're constantly taken for granted, it's exhausting and honestly pretty demoralizing. This is your cue to reevaluate things. Why stick around where you're not valued? Walking away from being underappreciated is not giving up. It's stepping up for yourself, and that's always a win. Number 3. When it's affecting your mental or physical health. Your health is your most crucial asset and should always be a top priority. If you're in a situation, any situation, that's making you lose sleep, feel anxious all the time, or generally causing your health to decline, it's a no-brainer. You need to get out. Don't ignore the warning signs. Stress, anxiety, and exhaustion are not badges of honor. They're red flags that something is wrong. Prioritize your well-being by giving yourself permission to step away from toxic environments. Number 4. When your values are compromised. Integrity is central to who you are, guiding your actions and decisions. If you find yourself in a position where you are pushed to go against what you believe in, the cost is often a profound inner conflict. This might occur in various contexts, such as a workplace that demands ethical compromises, or personal relationships that challenge your moral boundaries. Choosing to leave such circumstances reflects a dedication to authentic living. Walking away reaffirms your commitment to your values, and it enhances your overall quality of life by ensuring your actions are consistent with your beliefs. Number 5. When you're not learning or growing anymore. Feeling stuck is the worst, especially when you know you're not growing or learning anything new. It could be a career that no longer challenges you, or a hobby that's become too routine to offer any real excitement. Not advancing can leave you feeling pretty flat. But life's too short to be bored or unchallenged, so don't settle for stagnation. Moving on can rekindle your passion and curiosity, leading you toward paths that offer new challenges and rewards. Number 6. When you're only staying out of guilt or obligation. Are you staying in a situation just because you feel like you have to? Maybe out of guilt or because you feel obligated? Yeah, it's not a great feeling. Choosing to stay out of obligation rather than desire usually means you're not fully into it, and that's no good for anyone involved. It's okay to admit that something isn't working for you any longer, even if you feel a bit guilty about leaving. Free yourself from the weight of obligation and start making decisions that light you up. You'll probably find that being true to yourself is the most satisfying way to live. Number 7. When there's a serious breach of trust. Trust is everything, right? Once it's broken, especially by something big like deceit or betrayal, it's really hard to get back. If you've ever experienced a serious breach of trust, sticking around can just prolong the pain. In these instances, walking away is often necessary to protect your emotional well-being and prevent further distress. Plus, setting boundaries around trust shows that you respect yourself enough to only accept honesty and integrity in your relationships. It's not just about leaving the bad behind, it's about paving the way for better, more trustworthy connections. Number 8. When you have lost yourself. Do you feel like you don't recognize yourself anymore? This feeling can creep up when you're constantly bending over backward to meet others' expectations, ignoring your own needs, or living in a way that doesn't reflect your true self. When your life no longer feels like it's yours, it's a clear sign that something's gotta give. Walking away gives you the space to rediscover and reconnect with yourself. It allows you to realign with your values, pursue interests that truly resonate with you, and rebuild your self-esteem. Number 9. When you've done all you can. There comes a point when you have to admit that despite your best efforts, nothing's changing. Realizing you've done all you can but don't see any results is infuriating, but it's also a sign. It means it's time to channel your efforts into areas where you can actually make a difference. If you decide to move on, you are not quitting. You are making a smart choice about where to put your energy. It's freeing to let go of what's not working, and it's exciting to think about what could work better. So give yourself the chance to succeed by walking away from dead ends and moving toward opportunities that are ripe with potential. Understanding when to exit a situation can dramatically shift your trajectory toward a more positive and fulfilling direction. By recognizing these signs and acting on them, you're taking big strides toward a life that's healthier and a whole lot happier. Making decisive moves empowers you to invest your time and energy where they're most valued and where they can have the greatest impact. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends so we can keep making them. For more videos like this, hit the subscribe button and don't forget to click on the notification bell. That way you'll get notified of our next post. Also, to learn more about many other interesting topics, be sure to check out our other videos as well. Thanks for watching.